Hey there friends, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing our recent trip to Italy as we visited Venice, Florence, Rome, Positano, and Capri. If you're new to our channel, my name is Karen and welcome. We would love it if you would take a moment to subscribe for more decorating, cooking, and day in the life videos. Our first stop was New York City since we were going to be connecting out of Newark to Venice. I wanted to make sure that we were there a day early. So my husband surprised me and he booked a room at the beautiful Plaza Hotel. I've always wanted to stay here, so it was the perfect way to start our vacation. We took a nice stroll around Central Park and had a fabulous dinner at Philippe Chow and enjoyed a nightcap on this beautiful rooftop bar before heading to the airport the next day to our dream trip to Italy. We got to enjoy the United Polaris business class seats, so we were well rested when we landed in Venice, and our driver took us to our water taxi. And I have to tell you, friends, this was such a surreal moment to actually be in Italy and taking a water taxi to our hotel. The canal, the food, and the architecture, and getting lost in the streets was probably one of our favorite things to do in Venice. As we are leaving our room here in Venice, I forgot to film it for you. So we have a junior suite. So this is our room. So pretty. And we have a little sitting area we had over here. Not much of a view out of our window, but we did see some of the Venetians shaking out rugs and stuff like that out of their windows. But this is our room. Well, good morning, friends. Today is our last day here in Venice, and we're waiting for our water taxi to get here to take us to our driver. It's going to drive us to Florence. What Mark and I expected here in Venice is, wow, actually outseated our expectations. It is just so beautiful, and everyone is so kind and lovely. The food has been fabulous. Lots of Albergo spritzes and yummy wine, and well, it's just a magical place. It is. If you ever have the opportunity, you've got to come to Venice. Mark and I had so much fun getting lost in all the neighborhoods and just walking, and it's just the history and the beauty here is. I don't know. I know what I expected, but it just was even more. Welcome to Florence, and yes, you are not seeing things. I did get a haircut in Florence. It was so hot, and I thought, how much fun would it be to go back home with a new Italy hairstyle? And the funniest thing is, our two guides, the one in Venice and our guide in Florence, both have the same haircut. And anyway, so I'm calling this my Italy haircut, and it was just perfect for the hot weather, and I am loving it. Seeing the statue of David in person was just unbelievable. So big. I knew it was going to be big, was not expecting to be as large as it is. And wow, to see it in person was just, my husband and I were just in awe. And also seeing the Duomo. I loved going up to the famous wine window here in Florence, and just to order a glass of wine and have it given to you out of a window where you can walk around and take in all the beauty and architecture of Florence. Our driver took us through a beautiful ride through Tuscany. We went to Chianti to the Castello di Verrazzano. It is a beautiful winery. We had a lovely day, met some wonderful friends who we ended up hanging out with when we were in Rome together. So we just enjoyed a day at the winery, tasting some delicious wine and eating some fabulous food. Rome was one of the places that we visited. Being Catholic meant so much to us. Visiting the Vatican and the Sistine Chapel was extremely emotional, I have to say, even though there were so many people and we did have our private guide. but it was an emotional day. And then the next day we got to visit the Colosseum with our new guide, and his name was Jose. The one city I was looking forward to the most, and it was Positano. I have been wanting to visit the Amalfi Coast for many, many years. And soon you're going to see why I'm so thrilled to be here, just because I guess I should say she's the one that put this more on the map for me. And my husband and I absolutely fell in love with Positano. And I have to say, I think we left a piece of our hearts here and cannot wait to go back. Hello friends, I am here in Positano. Obviously you all know that, but I am so thrilled. I have the pleasure of meeting the most beautiful Nikki Story from Positano Diaries. Nikki, I can't believe I'm here. I'm here. Y'all, she is stunningly beautiful, and so sweet. And we've had so much fun chit-chatting together, and this has been a dream for me. I'm here because of you, Nikki. Truly.
Well, that's quite a responsibility for me.
Well, I mean, it's because you are just so authentic and you're so sweet in this. I mean, my goodness, you guys, if you have the opportunity, you've got to get here. Truly, like I want to ship my family here and just say, come see me. This is where we're moving. My husband and I love it so much, but my biggest joy this entire trip, and I wasn't sure if I'd get to meet you. I didn't want to be some weirdo saying, hey, you know, whatever, but she reached back out, and you have to be a patron because you just get some little inside stuff with Nikki and her family, and that's why I am. And I just, she's like, oh, she's my friend. You're my friend. Oh my goodness, you're so beautiful. And I want to tell them about your new book, because actually my book just got delivered yesterday back in the US, so I can't wait to read it.
So yeah, I wrote a book. It's like the first one I've written, but it's called A Boat Full of Lemons, and it's available on Amazon worldwide. And what else? It's based here in Positano in 1986, which is the first year that I came when I was little. But it's a great year because it's very, very 80s, and it's a good story. I'm quite proud of myself.
You should be very proud of yourself. And I actually went on to Spotify because you talked about in your last video.
Did you find it?
I did find it.
Oh, you did? Good.
I did find it. It took me a few times for looking it up. Actually, I had to look it up under Carlo's name.
Yes, I couldn't find it. So we made a Spotify playlist as well called A Boat Full of Lemons Mixtape, which with all the 80s songs that are mentioned in the book. And it's just a real 80s nostalgia.
Yes, oh my goodness.
A lot of those songs are the songs that me and Celine, when we came here in 1986, we had them on a mixtape and we'd sit on the beach listening to them. Peter Cetera, The Glory of Love, Madonna, Crazy for You, Soft Cell, Tainted Love. They were our songs from Positano. And
I mean, I was of that age, so I remember all that. Yeah. So to me, it was like going back in time again. So along with the Spotify, you know, the music and the book, I can't wait. I wish I had the book to read while I'm here, but that'll be my joy to read when I go back home. But like I said, my biggest joy ever is getting to meet you.
Thank you.
Honest to God, you guys. But anyway, I wanted to bring her on. I know so many of you asked me, are you going to get the opportunity to meet Nikki? I wasn't quite sure. I thought I would just reach out, but I understand life is life. But she did make time, and here we are. So. Oh, thank you so much.
You're
Nikki.
welcome. Well, enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you so
and
much.
I might even see you down around still in the next couple of days, because it's a very small town, so it's very easy to bump into people here.
Well, let's hope so. And I got to I saw Elizabeth's daughter down at Blue Star. So if you want to take a boat over to wherever, anyway, it was just fun to see some familiar people that Nikki talks about.
Yeah. And next time you come after you've read the book, you might find some of the characters from the book.
Oh, so I can't wait. I want to. Actually, if you do come here, maybe bring the book.
Yeah, bring the book and read it here, because it's like a treasure hunt. You can actually go around town and find a lot of the places in the book, because they're all real places. It's all based on lots of reality. There's lots of fiction in there, but a lot of it is based on reality. So,
oh my goodness, I can't wait. Yeah. Well, now that I've been here, hopefully I'll be able to figure out some of the things, or just have to bring it back when we come back, because we are absolutely going to be back here again. So, all right, friends, I want to let Nikki, we're going to enjoy some more time together, but I wanted to make sure you all got to see her. She's just absolutely lovely. To end our wonderful stay in Italy, we went to the island of Capri, and we had our own personal boat ride tour. Our guide, Gabrielle, was just phenomenal. Mark and I had champagne. They played Andrea Bocelli, and I have to say, it was a magical, magical afternoon. And Mark and I I feel like we fell in love 100 times all over again. And, the perfect way to end our trip to Italy.